Hi everybody, my name is Ian, and today I'm going to show you how to make a stand for your iPhone so you can do self-portraits. Here in Hawaii we have something called a plate lunch, and with every plate lunch comes a pair of chopsticks, and they normally comes in a plastic bag so you can carry it away. So today I'm going to show you how to actually make a stand for your iPhone using just chopsticks and this plastic bag. Okay, so here we go. So besides the chopsticks and the plastic bag, you need to download an application to do the self-timer for your camera. Okay, the one I'm using is called Self-Portrait by App Monsters. It's 99 cents. It's pretty good. There are many other applications you can download as well, so take a look at those. But I'm using, again, one called Self-Portrait by App. Okay, so the first step is we're going to take out your chopsticks, and we're going to break them open. Split them apart, okay, and then we're going to actually take these chopsticks and we're going to measure them just about the height of your iPhone, okay, and then we're going to break them just at that point. Okay, so we're going to break the chopsticks just at this point. I want to get them just right. I'm going to break them one at a time because I want to get them just about the same height, as close as possible. Okay, there's one. And it's important that you get them as close as possible. And we're going to actually go outside in a bit here, and we're going to shave them down these end points. Okay, so I got them pretty close. Now, keep these two pieces here. At least keep one of them, because we're going to use them. Okay, now we're going to go outside and onto a paved ground here, and we're going to actually shave this top. Okay, so we're outside, and we're going to just shave down the end points, the rough edges here, just so that it doesn't scratch your iPhone. Okay, so hold on a second. We're going to just get them nice and smooth at the end. So that's one end. Take a look at that. Okay, and we got one more here. So again, that's why it's important to get both of them about the same height when you break them in half. Okay, so let's see. That one is shaved down pretty well. And let's see. And they're just about the right height. Yeah, they're exactly the same height. Okay? Okay, so now we've got our two chopsticks ends, and got the ends shaved off. They're the same height. Okay, so now the next step is we're going to take the plastic bag. Okay, and we're going to break off the handles of the plastic bag. So I'm going to just pull them apart right here. Take one off here. I'm going to pull off the other one. Here in Hawaii, plate lunches are really popular, and a plate lunch, again, always has a pair of chopsticks, and they normally put it in a plastic bag for you to carry it away. Okay, so now I'm gonna roll this thing up a little bit, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna tie these two pieces together. Okay, so I'm just gonna tie it right, just about center, or a little bit above center. I'm gonna wrap it around a couple of times, and then I'm going to tie them off, and that'll give us the stand that we're going to use. And to get this piece to kind of spread apart here, I'm going to wrap this piece underneath here, and I'm going to wrap a piece on the top. I have the base stand. Okay. So why there's a third piece is your iPhone may not have, you may or may not have a case, but one thing may be difficult is when you actually lay this together, the iPhone next to your little X stand here, it may slide, and it's very difficult to get it to lock into place. So this becomes a crossbar that you use on your iPhone. So we're going to take this one piece, and we're going to take the other piece of plastic, and we're going to actually wrap it, and actually it'll create kind of like this crossbar that will go across, that will then help your phone to stand up. So what we're going to do is, again, we're going to kind of roll this, tie off this one end. This other end, again, I'm going to try to roll this a little bit to get it like almost like a piece. And then this piece will go around like that. Now, I'm going to tie this off a bit here at the end, and we'll get this thing kind of going. But that'll be loose on this end, but I'll pull it in order to kind of get it tight around the iPhone. and that'll help kind of lock this crossbar across the phone, and that'll help us to kind of, again, secure the phone as we do it. Now, it looks pretty messy, but it's pretty effective, and I'll show you some pictures that I took with this little crossbar. Okay, everybody. Now, the next step is to launch your iPhone app. Again, I'm using one called Self-Portrait by App Monsters. So I'm just going to go ahead and launch that application. It has a slide bar for the timer, so I'm going to set the timer here to be a little bit higher. Right now it's set for 5 seconds. I'm going to set it for 10 seconds. This is a really good application. It's very, very simple, but one of the downfalls of this app is you can't actually see what you're shooting until you actually hit this button that says take photo. Once I do that, I'll see the camera, what the camera sees, but then I only have 10 seconds to get everything in place here. So that's the only thing I would say about this app. I really like it. It's very simple, but again, only after you hit the take photo button will you actually see what the camera is. Everybody. So here we are. We have our camera set up. Make sure this plastic bag does not cover up your camera lens. Okay, so that's the crossbar's plastic there. So make sure it doesn't. Here we go. I have everything set up, ready to go. We have our crossbar set up. We have our X stand. We have a little container here to help things from sliding around. We have our application, self-portrait, set for 10 seconds. And I'm going to hit this bar right here, and we're going to see if we get in the picture here in a second. And there we go. Okay, so let's see if I can get in the picture. Okay, the camera went off, and let's see if I got in the picture here. Oh, there it is. There I am. Okay, so actually not bad. I kind of got it pretty close. So let's take a look at how that picture came out. And okay, not bad. But I'll show you some other pictures that I took earlier today. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we have a self-portrait here. And again, we're doing all of this with just a pair of chopsticks and a plastic bag. Okay, so here we go. Kind of scary, but it works. For all our friends on the mainland who don't necessarily have chopsticks to play with, you can do the same thing with a pair of spoons or a pair of forks. Again, you'll need a third fork or spoon to make to use for your crossbar. So again, here's a close-up of our crossbar that went on our phone. And here's our X stand. Again, it's pretty ugly, but again, this is only designed to be temporary. So when you're out with friends and there's not a person there to shoot the picture for you, but you want a group shot, you can actually do this in about 5 minutes. Okay, so here's some other photos I took earlier today out in the garden. Again, very simple application, little stand to make for your iPhone. Again, you will need an application to control your camera. So again, I'm using something called Self-Portrait by App Monsters. It's 99 cents on the App Store. Again, it's very easy to use, very simple. You can control the timing. The hardest part is actually hitting the take photo button and then setting the camera in place so that you can get a good photo. So I would say maybe 1 out of 2 shots come out pretty good. This was earlier today on the garden. The lighting was a little heavy. Here is one of me trying to get in the picture, but I set the timer for only, I think, 10 seconds and couldn't get out in front of the camera before it went off. But again, hope you enjoyed this. For all our friends in Hawaii, try it out the next time you're out having a plate lunch. And we'll see you again. Aloha.